We got some breaking news coming from the Detroit Tigers just an hour ago, like under an hour ago. They announced that they signed a starting pitcher. The Detroit Tigers have been on fire when it comes to pitching. They signed Kenley Jensen. They re-signed Kyle Finnegan, which makes the bullpen absolutely great. And now they go out there, they add a starting pitcher to the rotation, that being Framber Valdez. Zach Gallen and Framber Valdez were in the market for so long, to a certain point where we didn't know where Framber Valdez was going to land. At one point, we thought he was a Baltimore Oriole, but that sure didn't work out. He's a Detroit Tiger now. Let's talk about it. Whoa, before we move on to the video, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you like MLB content, please go ahead and follow me, leave a like, leave a comment what you guys think about this. Anyways, let's move on to the video. After so many months of speculation, Framber Valdez finally lands to a team, that being the Detroit Tigers, and he does break history with this contract. He is now the highest paid left-handed pitcher. He has the highest AAV. He has a 38.3 million AAV per year, so that's what he gets paid per year. 3 years. He has an opt-out after year 2. He landed an absolute great fat contract. Good for him. You know, he got money, but I think the questions that come with this contract is it one, worth it? And number 2, what about your two-time Cy Young Tarik Skubal? When it comes to Framber Valdez, he did have a good season. It's not what he usually had, though. He had a 3.66 ERA with a whip of 1.24, so not as good as his 2024 stats, with that coming in 2.91 ERA with a whip of 1.10. So it is a decline from 2024 to 2025, but Framber Valdez could very much solve it and come back as good as it is. He's 32, so he's still relatively young, and he could opt out after year 2 if he is doing even better than that. He could probably get money somewhere else, right? So then you look into Tarik Skubal. Why is this a big issue? It's an issue because currently Tarik Skubal is in arbitration against the Detroit Tigers for $32 million. He thinks he's worth $32 million. The Detroit Tigers think differently. 2-time Cy Young, not getting paid $32 million, but Framber Valdez comes over here, gets a $38.3 million per AAV contract. This is definitely going to bring up a lot of questions when it comes to that, and fans are already upset about it. I mean, he's a 2-time Cy Young player, and you can't get him in a extended contract, or you can't pay him that arbitration money. Now, that's one way to think about it, right? The other way, I think the Detroit Tigers have came to the realization that they're not going to be able to extend Tarik Skubal, so they want to go for one more run. I mean, last year, they made it to the ALDS, they made it to the playoffs, they were competitive, they just didn't go as far as the Mariners, which the Mariners are the ones that beat them at the end of the day. So the Detroit Tigers are trying to make one last push when it comes with Tarik Skubal in the team. You know, worst case scenario, he could probably get traded in the deadline if the Tigers are not where they want to be. Best case scenario, they try to make it farther in the playoffs. At the end of the day, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are upset and going to question why you paid Framber Valdez instead of your 2-time Cy Young Tarik Skubal. Anyways, guys, I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. See you on the next one.